Hi guys, so I did a spontaneous shopping trip to Lush and figured, oh, it's around the time of like the Halloween Christmas stuff. Maybe for the first time in my life I can actually go and pick some of those up. And that I did, as well as I think all year round product, but you'll see that later. Anyway, so with this video I'm going to be showing you the products that I got and also doing a demo and review of those. Even if you didn't catch them this year, maybe they'll be around next year and you can go ahead and look out for those after hearing my thoughts possibly. And if you have any thoughts on any of these products that I mentioned before, or perhaps what I should look out for next year, or just in general on Lush's permanent products, then go ahead and tell me, and let's start. So I guess I'll show you this quickly. I got a fighting animal testing Lush tote bag, which was, I have the price right here somewhere, £6.95, and yeah, really sturdy and really soft as well. So I'm glad that I finally got one of their tote bags. The next thing on my agenda is to get one of their wraps and stuff, so I'll use that in my hair and things like that. Anyway, onto the actual usable product stuff. So here is my little brown bag and let us have a look. So here I have the Lord of Misrule shower cream, which is priced for £4.95 for this little 100g bottle, which I think are actually a good value for money. I think they're decent enough sizes. I don't go through these relatively quickly, depending if I'm using them as bubble bath and body wash, but generally these last me for quite a while. So it says, expose yourself to this intoxicatingly naughty concoction, crowned in earthy patchouli, hot spices and frothy revelry. What's inside counts. A positively indecent mix of spicy patchouli and stimulating black peppercorn is sweetened by fragrant vanilla. This smells incredible. I wasn't sure at first if I liked it in the store, but I kind of think it was overwhelmed by other scents, so I'm glad I actually took it home. When working it into the skin, it feels so soft, and when run under the tap it creates some lovely yet small bubbles and keeps the water an awesome forest green colour. Smells like pink fun, you know, that weird Play-Doh-y stuff, and I find that for me it lingers on the skin for a little while even after putting a admittedly mild sort of scented cream on top. Next up, inside here I have the Peeping Santa bubble bar, so I'll show you what that looks like. Oh, it smells amazing! So this is what the little guy looks like. I should have totally brought tissue or something, because this is going to get everywhere. It just smells so good. This little guy is priced at £3.95 and says, sackloads of bubbles, full of frothy bergamot and floral geranium. Burst forth when this cheeky Santa is crumbled under running water. I don't think I've ever used a bubble bar, is that what they're called, like this before. Have I used one? I might have in the past, but I know for certain I've never used this little guy because I've never bought anything from the Christmas range. I hope none of these don't break before I get to actually do the demo part. So I cut this up as I would do with any kind of large product, as you'll see throughout the video. Even without using the whole thing, you can see the bubbles came out so large and really fluffy. They were nice and soft. To me, the scent is a mix of a sweet and spicy kind of fragrance, and it's very pleasant. I really liked it. Once put in the bath, the water runs a weird, shocking kind of orangey red, and then fades to a soft pink that kind of looks like a strawberry milkshake sort of thing, which is really nice. The product itself is so cute, and I would definitely buy it again. The name's a little bit creepy though. Continuing with the Christmas theme, we have the Magic of Christmas reusable bubble bar. So again, I've never used a product like this on the stick. I know they have the flamingo ones that I've been interested in trying out, but I thought, oh, Christmas, might as well try this little guy out, and he looks absolutely gorgeous. So this wand is £5.95 and is described as foam alone, stir up clove and almond Christmas magic with this toasty cinnamon stick. Swish around your bath to make enchanting bubbles, then pop to one side to dry for the next time. So that sounds cool. I do see that a few of these break, specifically the flamingo one that I mentioned. So hopefully I can get a few uses out of this. I guess I'll find out soon enough. Who likes orange soda? Kale likes orange soda. And I'm sure he'd enjoy basking in this bath as much as I did, because that is exactly what it looked like. The scent isn't really strong in the bath, but it smells like cinnamon, and now I kind of know what people mean when they say something smells like Christmas, to my annoyance. I ran the wand under the tap and through the water once the cold water was running, as I didn't want to chance it melting or breaking due to the the strength of, you know, the hot water. Fun experience, but ultimately doesn't smell or do wonderful things to the water as I was hoping it would do, so I may think twice on buying this again, even though it's certainly adorable. It's so cute. I feel like it may have a tendency to stain the bath, so if you don't already rinse out the bath after you're done with it, I suggest you do that for this product, because I feel like it would really like mash it up if you left it long enough, and you'd have to get the Dettol out, the bleach, the scrubbing. And then I have the Christmas Penguin Bubble Bar, which looks absolutely adorable, if somewhat melted. It looks cute. Oh, what's that? Looks like a sweet. I don't think I'll eat that though. This one says, orange flower absolute and mandarin oil make this bubbly little chap a real pick-me-up. Crumble the bar under running water for mounds of bubbly glaciers and snow drifts. And like the Santa one, that one was also £3.95. There's something so refreshing about this scent and the look of this, though there is a layer of scent that I can't put my finger onto. It's familiar, but I can't, it's on the tip of my tongue. The look of it kind of reminds me of, I guess, how I'd imagine clear icy waters of Antarctica to look, and the big bubbles can be like, I don't know, the icebergs or something. The nose of the penguin didn't seem to melt, but it's such a lovely product that it didn't really bother me, even though it did kind of just sink to the bottom and got in my way a little bit. It was very relaxing, but certainly revitalised me as well because of the scent kind of refreshing and me just thinking, oh, this feels nice and cool sort of thing. A bit contradicting, I do know. Oh, I also ran the cold tap a little longer than I usually do, so that's also what helped with the cooling vibes, but just generally it was very refreshing and relaxing. I wasn't too interested in the stuff that they had for Halloween, so I only picked up this sparkling pumpkin bubble bar. Again, I got a little bit crazy with the bubble bars. I actually made sure to get one with the little stick, but it looks to have fallen off, unfortunately. But yeah, I don't actually know if that's for any purpose for the bath or if it's just for decoration, but it looks really cute. This one again was £3.95 and says, a warming and cheerful bubble bar to add sparkle to cold nights. Crumble the bar under running water for mounds of bubbles. Due to the sparkles, the orange product had a beautiful kind of gold sheen to the water. The is very messy and does stick to the skin a lot when breaking it up under the tap, but it's barely traceable on the skin after bathing in it, and you don't really get any bits stuck on you during the bath, in my experience at least. The stick part on the top seems to have been doused in cinnamon because it smelled really strong, but it doesn't do anything for the water quality, and it's just a piece of stick really, like the wand I guess, to add to decoration I'd assume. And it's really comforting with like warm spices and a hint of zest, I feel. However, after a while in the water it does look kind of muddy rather than golden orange, and that was before I actually got in. I was still running the bath, so it kind of looked a bit gross, like I wasn't excited to get into it after looking at how it looks like then. I think it's lovely though, and has small but precise fluffy bubbles, which is very nice. Quite delicate on the skin, very soft. I was looking into getting that goth bat bar thing, you know, the shimmery thing, but it didn't smell of anything particularly to me, and I thought it was a little bit gimmicky. I didn't find it interesting enough to buy it. I was also going to get the autumn leaves one, but again the scent wasn't calling to me, and the boo bath thing, that didn't smell of much to me either. I'm gonna have to say I was a little bit underwhelmed by the Halloween stuff, and in my mind that's actually what I wanted to get out of anything, because everyone's going ham on Christmas and it's not even been Halloween yet, so I don't know why everyone's going crazy for Christmas stuff. Unfortunately, I was underwhelmed by the Halloween range and actually went a bit crazy on the Christmas stuff. My hands are incredibly sparkly right now. I don't know if you can see that, but this is gonna go everywhere. And last up, which I think is all year round, is the maple soap, which looks like this and is super pretty. Smells amazing as well. This was £3.77 for this particular slice. It says, sometimes things don't need to make sense, like this addictive mint soap. Swish all over your body in the shower or bath for a surreal world of soapy minitude. The scent is so delicious and smells super sweet for the most part, with some definite minty layers. I can definitely smell some kind of sweet mint in there. It's a really cute slice of soap that looks and smells good enough to eat. Left my skin feeling super clean without feeling stripped of my natural oils, so although I did moisturise afterwards, it didn't feel like desperately needing moisture, if that makes sense. So that's it for this video of my review, haul and demos. I do hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed this format. I was really inspired by the lovely Holly over at Hello Seguaro. I can't remember if that's how you pronounce it or not, but I've mentioned her on this channel before. She is lovely and does tons and tons of Lush reviews. That is what her channel is based on, and I'm always feeling inspired to buy stuff whenever I see one of her videos. She uploads every Tuesday, I believe, so go over and send her some love if you are in fact interested. But for now, that is all for this video, and I'll speak to you next time. Bye.